I was raised to be a bright young lady, so I pray to God to please come save me, mix my colors into pink and blue. Someone tell me what I am to do. Uh-oh, someone clicked on this video because they got their egg cracked. What does getting my egg cracked mean? You'll find out later in the video, okay? Calm down. You're wondering if you're queer. As the patron saint of the gay agenda, it is my duty to help you figure out what the fuck you are and who the fuck you like. Welcome or welcome back, my disciples, to Sunday service. Some of y'all were in the comments like, oh, Dada didn't upload last Sunday. Did they die? Did they quit? No, I did not quit. Guys, it was Mother's Day and my birthday just passed, so like the whole weekend was just celebration. So I didn't have time to record a video and edit it. I was enjoying my birthday and Mother's Day, spending time with family and friends. I didn't die, okay? Y'all just like the others. Y'all want me to die and go to hell so bad. Manifesting that already, I see. It doesn't matter how queer I am, you cannot kill me. But I'm back, okay? I'm back. And I see some of y'all asking the same question. How do I know if I'm gay? How do I know if I'm trans? Da, 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 da. Like I always say, Dada is here to help. So let's get the fuck into it. Do you guys like my Jesus wall? I made it myself. I went to Goodwill and I got lucky. I found all 3 of these crosses in one spot. And I was like, I'm gonna put them on my wall. And I think this is a picture of baby Jesus. I don't know though. This could just be a random ass baby. In my head, because the baby looks so holy and so like divinely protected, I'm just assuming it's baby Jesus. I don't know, this painting could be haunted. This little guy, well, he is. Sometimes his head likes to move at nighttime, but I just put him here because it seems like a very spiritual spot. But I'm feeling so good today. Are you feeling good today, Mr. Bear? He's just a little shy. I just call him Mr. Bear, but let me know in the comments what I should actually call him. Give him... I'm telling y'all, it's haunted up in there. My blackout curtain just fell. The video's over. I'm just kidding. We have things to discuss. And with that being said, it is Sunday service, so it is time for us to sing some hymns. Let's gather around for service. I'm showing my appreciation to Gibson. Thank you. This is a song about being a lesbian. My head is killing me tonight. Sleep last night. I'm rushing to get that girl, but I am just not her type. She doesn't like my shaggy hair or any of the clothes I wear. I'm cocky and I'm fucking up, but baby, that was just my love. Baby, that was just my love. Baby, it was just my love. What do you think of that, Mr. Bear? She's a diamond in my fucked up world, prettier than the pearls that lay around on her neck. She makes me so fucking sick. I wanna just touch her skin. Maybe she could pull me in. Baby, can you make me whole? Baby, can you crush my soul? Punch the wall. I hope to God I don't fall. She could have been my paradise. Now I gotta sacrifice, cause my head's killing me tonight. So baby, won't you take my life? Or maybe you could crush my soul. Baby, it was just my love. So baby, won't you crush my you could crush my soul. That was my song, Baby Tonight, available on all streaming platforms. Hello! Not everyone is gay. Not everyone is trans. But if you're thinking about it, that is the first step. I'm sorry to tell you this, but cis people, straight people, they don't think about it. They don't have to question it, girl. I'm sorry. But you might be one of us. I found out that I was bisexual when I was 12 years old. I had my gay awakening when I saw Lady Gaga Bad Romance and she was half naked. That was it for me. I was done and there was nothing to do. If you watched my last video, you know the way I found out I was non-binary is through therapy. She said, hold on, what you feeling is not normal. I'm gonna need you to do some research. And so I did, and that's how I found out. No one told me. She had to inform me that I got some issues and they need to solve it. There are levels of finding out that you're queer, specifically being gay or lesbian. It all starts with the celebrity crush or the obsession with a specific band. Now, if you like any of these bands, My Chemical Romance, To My Own Pilots, Panic at the Disco, you're fucking gay. If you like any of these celebrities, Madonna, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, Gwen Stefani, or Prince, congratulations, you're fucking gay. This is a celebrity category where they don't explicitly say they make gay music, they don't say that they're gay, however, they're for the queers. Straight people can make gay music, okay? It's how much cunt you serve. Now here's some sneaky signs that you might be queer. Have you ever seen your best friend or just one of your friends who is the same sex, they get a boyfriend or they get a girlfriend, and all of a sudden, not because they're toxic, not because the relationship is wrong, all of a sudden, you're pissed. Every time they come near you, you want to gouge the other person's eyes out. You literally feel your heat boil, your face turns red, and you become violent. Why do you think that though? Cause it's not because, oh, it's just cause I hate men, or, oh no, these bitches ain't shit. No, girl, you're jealous. You want them. I've had many best friends back in the day who, as soon as I dated someone who was the opposite sex of me, or God forbid the same sex, they would either get violently homophobic about it, or they'd get hella jealous and they'd be like, no, break up with them. Or God forbid they say something like, I just feel like we don't hang out as much because you're always with them. Bitch, your bestie should be happy for you. And you should be happy for your bestie. Now, unless they did something toxic, I understand that. But if off the rip, you're just like, something about it, you're fucking gay. Another thing is if you watch queer media and you didn't even realize it was queer media. If you watch Steven Universe, you know damn well. Has anyone ever asked you if you like Marvel or DC? If you've ever said DC, I'm sorry, you're gay. Oh, I just like Batman. No, you're an emo fuck. All straight people like Marvel. All gay people like DC. And if you're finding something out about yourself, welcome. Another thing, if you think you're an activist, if you think you are just really for everyone, for all the people, maybe your parents said something about gay people. Maybe they're like obviously Christian and like they voted for a certain person, but they say specific things about gay people or hell, even black people. And you should care about everybody. You should. Like, vote, girl, or like try to, you know, tell them otherwise. But if specifically they just talking about being gay, they see gay people, they're like, oh, I don't know why they got all those piercings on, or I don't know why they gotta wear rainbows and make it so fucking loud. But deep down inside of your little queer heart, you want to be loud about it. If that pisses you off and you're just like, no, I'm just standing up for these people because I care. Girl, they're getting under not their skin, your skin. I'll just let you know. Now here's a little fun game. Now that you've thought about yourself if you're gay, you can actually have a gaydar. I'm a firm believer that anyone who's homophobic or just violently hates gay people, or they just get uncomfortable when trans people are around, or hell, maybe they're not even outwardly homophobic. Maybe they have a gay friend and they're one of the good ones, they're one of the normal ones, and they're just like, oh yeah, I have gay friends, I'm not homophobic, it's nothing like that. But if they see a pride parade and they're singing Lady Gaga with thongs up their ass, then they got a problem about it. Baby, they undercover, they on the down low. And a lot of these men, these straight men who hate women, who put so much restrictions on women, who have to be in the kitchen, gotta dress modestly, like they have to have control over their life because they don't have control over their own sexuality. you're gay. You like boys. If you ever get confused, there is a panel of things that make you gay and a panel of things that don't make you gay. Here are some things that don't make you gay. If you think you're gay, if you're questioning about if you're gay and it's giving you anxiety, first of all, you don't gotta be scared. Welcome! Here's a couple of things that do not make you gay. If you think you bisexual, look, don't play in these lesbians' faces, okay? Leave some room for the rest of us. Number one, if you're one of the girlies who's like, I hate men, I'm just gonna date women instead. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You don't wanna date women. You don't. And even if you sleep with a girl and you play in her face, you are not into women. You are not a lesbian. You are sick of men because men ain't shit, I understand. But just because you hate men, don't mean you love women. Let's be fucking for real. Another thing that doesn't make you gay, can you imagine yourself marrying a woman or a man? Can you imagine yourself marrying the same sex? Genuinely being satisfied throughout your life with that same sex person for the rest of your life? Can you imagine yourself not marrying the same sex? Would you be satisfied for the rest of your life if you did not marry the same sex? And I mean, really think about it. Would you actually be fucking satisfied? If you wouldn't be satisfied marrying the same sex, congratulations, you're straight. But if you go to bed every single night thinking about marrying your perfect wife or your perfect husband that is the same sex as you, welcome. Here's another thing that does not make you gay. If you kiss your homegirls, if you kiss your homeboy, that don't make you gay. If you playing a little zesty game of spin the bottle and you gotta kiss your friend, that don't make you gay. Okay, that make you curious, and it's okay to be curious, girl. Don't claim it if you ain't it, okay? It's okay. Another thing, if all of your friends are gay, all the friends around you, look, inherently, that doesn't make you gay. However, has it been like that your whole life? No, I'm not saying it's always the case that you're gay if all your friends are gay, but way? I'm just wondering. Because I never met like a straight person with all gay friends. Because the only straight people that I've met with all gay friends were on the down low. And their secrets came out. Here are some things that still make you gay. If you are religious, or your parents are super religious, or your community is super religious, hella homophobic, and they're like, you gotta settle down with a husband or a wife, and you gotta raise children, yada yada yada, right? And every single night you think about kissing a gay motherfucker. Every single night, you think about kissing a gay motherfucker. But you still married a husband, married a wife, had kids, did your big girl, big boy stuff, whatever. But every night you still thinking about it, that still makes you gay. Even though you got married and had kids, you can be on the DL for the rest of your life if you don't experiment a little bit. And if you did experiment a little bit, and okay, that's fine, everyone can experiment. That doesn't make you inherently gay. You can experience. If you gotta kiss the homies goodnight just to test it out, kiss the homies goodnight. I don't give a fuck. But if you're still thinking about it every single day, or every single time you see your crush who's the same sex as you, baby girl, you at least a little bisexual. Ladies, this one's for you. Or men, maybe, I don't know. Maybe both, I don't know. I'm not a gay man, so I wouldn't know. If all of your crushes in life have been a fictional man, and I'm not saying actors, but if, let's say you're a girl, throughout your whole life, all you like is anime boys. You like fictional drawings of men. Maybe you even like the furries. Maybe you like the furries and you're fucking freaky like that. I don't know. Maybe you like this oddly specific paperclip guy because, you know, you can't physically have sex with it. If you like stuff like that, but then you look at real life women every single day, you go to a coffee shop, you see a baddie, sit down, and all of a sudden you're in love. It's that easy for you to love a woman, but it has to be an anthropomorphic animal in order for you to like a male. And it has to be a 2D drawing. Baby girl, if you've never had a crush in real life of the opposite sex, I got news. Sexuality is a spectrum, okay? Same thing with being trans. But first we gotta define it. What is being trans? Being trans is when you are mentally born into the wrong body that you were given to at birth. That is simply all it is. If you were born female, but you wake up every day feeling like Adam Sandler, you're a man. And how do you know if you're non-binary? For me, how I knew is that I don't associate with nobody. I can't mentally relate to anyone. I have never felt a part of the whole gender system. Like, I don't, Get away from me! Are you so excited to go on this journey with me? So, what is the timeline from being a child and discovering you're trans? Well, first things first, you don't suddenly just become trans one day. You are trans at birth. Some signs in your childhood is, who do you surround yourself with? One gender or the other gender? Who do you get along with more? Who do you have beef with more? Help me! But when you're a little kid, that's basically all you got. Like, you go for the boy toys instead of the girl toys, or you go to the girl toys instead of the boy toys. Maybe you either dress very tomboyish or you're stealing your mama's makeup. Whatever it may be, there's little hints of it that show up when you're a little kid. But sometimes it's just passed up as, oh, it's just kids being kids. Girl, no, that's very telling on who they're gonna be when they grow up. The next thing that happens is puberty. I know half of y'all watching this is going through puberty right now. The worst thing that happens during puberty is body dysmorphia. I hate body dysmorphia. It is so annoying. And I had to deal with it for like 4 years of my life, where I binded like an absolute dumbass. And if y'all are interested on how to bind your chest, I already posted a video a couple weeks ago on how to bind. Go watch it. If you want to know what body dysmorphia is, it's basically this. That's what it feels like. There will be days where I wake up and I feel so feminine. I feel like a little princess. And I put on a corset, the most sluttiest corset I can find, and it pushes up my girls real nice. It shows it out to the world. And then halfway through my day, I feel like a man. And I feel like these are not my tits. These are not real. I need to flatten them down. I need to get rid of them. I need to go to the ER and chop them off immediately. And maybe you're just thinking, oh, it's just puberty. Like, I don't know, maybe when I'm like 17 or 18, I'll feel better about myself. And then 17 and 18 come, and you're looking around at certain celebrities or certain people in your life, and you're like, I wish I could look like them. They're not your gender that you were born with. Don't that seem a bit suspicious? So it starts with childhood masculine versus feminine interest, then body dysmorphia, then gender envy. Then there is the infamous egg crack. What is the egg crack? That is when everything suddenly clicks and explodes in front of you, and you think, oh shit, this is gonna be a bigger problem than I thought, and this is gonna take up my whole life. And there is nothing I can do about it unless I do something about it. Here's a list of things that make you trans or not trans. If you feel incredibly euphoric when someone gives you your preferred pronoun or gives you a preferred compliment, trans. If you cringe when someone gets your preferred pronouns or compliments wrong. If you physically feel ill when you hear that shit, trans. If you have body dysmorphia and you just think, oh, I wish I could be a man. Like, physically you wish that you had a boy's chest, boy hairy arms, a beard, stuff like that. That is transgender body dysmorphia. There's other body dysmorphia that more so has to do with just being uncomfortable with how your body looks and not so much having to do with your gender. So unless you want to look like the gender that you want to transition into, not trans. On the other side of the spectrum of not trans, you can hear compliments meant for a girl and you can feel patronized by them. Because in this society, being a girl can be hella patronizing. There's definitely a difference of wanting to be equally treated with the same respect that a man has in the society versus wanting to be seen as a man. So you can still feel patronized when they're like, oh, you're such a pretty girl, based on the way they say it. But unless you want to be a guy, not trans. Another thing that does not make you trans. If sometimes you think to yourself, oh, if I was a man in this world, life would be so much easier. Yes, true. Life would be easier if you were born a man anywhere in this entire earth. But that doesn't necessarily make you trans. Also heard some men say, oh, if I was a girl, life would be easy because I could get special treatment and I could get everything I want in life with my looks. That ain't true. But I hear that on both sides, and you can, again, appreciate the other gender, but it doesn't automatically make you trans. Hopefully that helped you, because I knew that I was very confused growing up on what the hell I was, especially in my case because I'm non-binary, and it's too much. And yes, being trans is exhausting, so get ready for this for the rest of your life. But the best thing you can do now that you've cracked your egg is to find your chosen family in your community, honey. I'm thinking about making my next upload on how to deal with bullying, because I am someone who got bullied. I got beat the fuck up, which is the whole reason I ended up in that fuck ass Christian school to begin with. And I still got bullied there, not by the students, but by the teacher. But I think I'm gonna make my next upload about how to deal with bullying as a trans kid, gay kid, black kid, like whatever. And I will be here to help you. I think that's gonna be my next upload. Anyways, I love you, my disciples. Thank you so much for being here with me for another Sunday. And y'all, I'm sorry, do not yell at me ever again if I don't upload, okay? Just check the date. There's probably a holiday going on. I'm not abandoning you. Dada would never do that. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. And be sure to stream my music. It is on all streaming platforms and it's on YouTube. And I got a full visual album with some religious horror attached to it. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Bye.